Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, ChrisP44S, and today I'm going to be playing Hellslave. Hellslave is a new game that just came out on Steam a couple days ago, and it's basically a demonic dungeon crawler, kind of like a turn-based. Well, it's not. It's turn-based, but it's also time-based combat. There is no there is no permadeath. I actually kind of wish in this game like there was. Just because of the way, just because I like permadeath. I like permadeath games. So I have a character that I created already that I'm going to go into, but I'm going to start a new game just because I want to show people like the. So this is the character I have. I guess I can't highlight over him just to show you. I'm just going to create a new character to show you the. I don't want to go through the beginning, but basically I just want to show you. There's a cutscene there, and it basically just is saying, the land that we are in right now. Basically, it was all good. Like medieval stuff was going on, agriculture stuff was going on, and demons rose up out of the ground and basically started killing everything. Your character in this sells his soul to one of the Dark Lords to get supernatural powers for the means of defeating the demons and saving the land, basically. But with that idea in mind, I don't see how that just perpetuates the cycle. If you sell your soul to a Dark Lord for supernatural powers, like, there's some caveat with the trade, most likely, where you're going to become a demon of some kind, or a demonic lord, at some point, and continue killing innocent people. But this is basically the start, and we just click on. There's a lot of these little spheres in the game, and those are basically like points of interest. You must forget about all your past. Choose a new name. Tell me which demon you wish to swear allegiance to. So this is basically where you're trading your soul. And so there's different. I don't want to go through everything. We're just gonna call him new guy. Because I'm not actually going to play with him, but I'm just going to just do some random. I mean, there's a lot of different uh, options here. I mean, not a ton, but probably I would say average of 15 to 20. Probably an average of 15 different options within these subcategories. We'll just re-roll. I mean, they're pretty neat. What happens with your guy though is you pretty much start covering them up with weapons and armor and things of that nature. So you kind of lose out, but it is kind of nice to see. There's only 4 different physiques, but I wish there was kind of like a scrawny guy. All these guys seem pretty brolic, which is I guess what happened in the Middle Ages. But let's just re-roll till we find something. Just to get it, I guess just a look. I actually kind of like this look here. I never. I don't think I saw this face, but yeah, basically, you just go through your stuff and you pick a guy. I don't think you can actually pick a girl. Come to think of it, can you? No, I don't think so. I like this face too. This like drunkard, homeless, dirtbag face. Uh, I don't think you can pick a girl. I didn't even think about that. Kind of weird. I feel like that should be an option. So here's the demons that you can sell your soul to or trade your soul to. Is the Lucifer, fallen angel, former servant of heaven. Lucifer masters physical combat and the power of light. So that's kind of like your class. I think this part is your class, and I'm almost 100% certain. But basically, going forward, this basically dictates what skill tree you have. And I will run this character, but I'm gonna switch over to my new one because I feel like a lot of the videos that you see are probably the same content, the same gameplay. So here's Lucifer, fallen angel, former servant of heaven, masters physical combat. So it gives you this kind of dictates like your starting stuff. Can I just put my shirt back on? I'll just re-roll. Okay, I'm sure it's never going back on. So we'll just run this. I don't know. I kind of want that one that I had. All right, that's fine. Alright, so then Beelzebub, General of Infernal Anger. He confers to those that follow him a physical power and rage without limits. So, similar. I feel like he's, gonna have some thing more to do with maybe fire or the rage. So I think Lucifer's more physical combat and light. Beelzebub's power and rage. So basically, like you have three bars in this. You have your health bar, your mana bar, but then you have a rage bar, and you can basically pay pay for attacks or skills with rage for some skills. We have Baal, which is the Dark Lord that I chose for my other character. Master of Shadow and Poison is the Master of Shadows and Poison is elusive, and only leaves intoxicated corpses in its wake. Obviously, Cloak and Dagger, Poison. For a lot of dungeon crawling games, I found that poison builds are usually like pretty successful. So that's why I chose the poison for my other character. Um, it's usually just pretty strong and just keeps the damage going. Satan, the anti-prince of hell, will make powerful warrior of chaos out of you, always between life and death. Not totally sure what the deal with Satan is, but I will play with that because I do enjoy this game so far. So Asmodeus was one. I was trying to think of all these before, and I was like, what? Is Asmodeus actually one? Asmodeus, Empress of Lust, the melee fighter feeds on the suffering she causes. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe you get stronger the weaker your enemies are. Mm. And then Leviathan, blind beast guided by cosmic energies. Making a pact with the Divine will make you a powerful wizard. Um, I'm just going to click Satan. Very well, you seem nervous. You must be shaking with impatience. So down here, too, is your health, mana, and rage. Shaking with impatience. Drink this mixture and step in the middle circle. I will pray for the final ritual. This is basically me just becoming a raging lunatic. I just don't. I mean, if you play the game, you can watch the cutscenes. They're not. They're not like really cutscenes. I guess they're just illustrated. I guess they're just illustrated cutscenes. They're not like animated or anything. So you just click to go to a destination. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch to my other character because I'm not going to go to town and stuff. I'll show you that in the other one. I just want to take a look at the powers. Yeah. So basically, like the powers, this tree is different for each character. Um, I wonder if this icon is also different. But basically, we have active and passive. Is it not going to let me switch? Oh, so it won't show me the passes, but say in your next attack will be a critical hit, single use. Strike of Balaam, cost 15 rage. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to get into it more to see what the like synergy Satan is all about, but I did just kind of want to look because I did make another character, but just to test if permadeath was a thing. Um, but yeah, let's switch over. Here's the world map that we have so far. I just clicked in some random area. Oh, because it'll just so you can just run on the paths. I mean, this is your character for the world map, and I wonder if this gets bigger or not. But there are points of interest once you get through. I'm just going to go back to the main menu. Do you want to save before leaving? No, that's fine. I'm going to load. So my new guy is still loaded. So this is Crystal Baal, my poison and follower of Baal. I thought it would just be cool to use that name. So this game I am a little bit stronger. Level 4. I've completed a couple missions. Let's just see. So I have a mission. My mission right now is the chief of the guard has asked me to find his 3 soldiers in the mine of the devil north of the village. This is the village that I was going to go to with the other character, but this is the first village that I know of. These circles are points of interest. You'll see them in the town as well as in the dungeons. I don't really know. I mean, I guess I have some stuff to sell, so I can go to the forge. Obviously, at the forge, you can trade and forge. These are all the same items. I don't know when they replenish or exchange items. But I'm just pretty much going to sell everything that I had in here. Before I head out, I guess I should go over the inventory. I didn't really have too big of a plan, but this is your for the video. I just kind of want to show the gameplay and talk about the game a little bit. But here's your inventory. You can basically just like, you know, normal dungeon crawler. You get weapons with stats and armor with stats, and you can actually the stats are procedurally generated, and I'm pretty sure like finding the loot is procedurally generated. But yeah, the loot definitely gets rolls because I found like the same weapons with different stats, but there's no like level requirements or anything. So yeah, there's just normal like weapons and, you know, shields. The one thing that I found is some of the models are a little wonky, at least like with the helmets. So I'm glad you can like toggle the helmets on and off. As you can see, like this helmet that I have now, it's not really lined up, I feel like, where it should be. I feel like the helmet should be a little bit more down. And I don't know if it's the face or like the body type or what. But, you know, it just isn't really lined up. I think they kind of just made like a generic placement for all the helmets. And maybe they don't just line up with all the heads or face models that they have. But each weapon does have like its own unique, each weapon and item that you see on your character do have like a unique model. I kind of just sold everything, so I can't show you, but I will show you as I go through. Most of these points are just people. This is like the guy that gave me the quest and everything. This is like a loot chest. You know, like you get the library. You can find books that go in the library. I haven't found any yet, but there is a guy in there that says, you know, if you find any of these books, bring them to me. In where you can replenish your health, and a refuge, which is kind of like the apothecary. And you know, they make potions and things like that. Actually, I might. I'm not gonna buy a potion. But yeah, so let's look a little bit more down here too. So we have the powers. I kind of like went over it earlier. Bale is basically poison, so I kind of just started doing some active skills on the poison. The tree is different though, as you saw from Satan's tree. Momentum is a thing you just kind of want to put your stuff in when you start playing. Momentum happens every 20 seconds during the fight, and in 20, it doesn't mean every 20 seconds in real time. It means 20 seconds on the timeline, and you'll see in combat what that means. But basically every 20 seconds you can choose a momentum. At least so far I've just been able to choose one. I don't know if it triggers twice, if you can pick two, but it says you dodge the next attack, so you basically get a dodge. You next attack will be instant, so you can attack once and then attack again, because the way that combat works is it's time based, not turn based. So the faster your character is, the faster your attacks or skills are, the more attacks or skills you can use before your enemy. Demonic explosion deal damage to all enemies. Damage increases according to your level. The lower your health, the higher the damage. So kind of like a desperation move there. So just depending on where you're at in the battle will dictate what momentum you choose from. And you can equip different ones here. I'll let you read those in your own game. But it is kind of like a fancy, neat little thing. So we have like the active abilities. So it says Vapors of Belial, which I have right here. Vapors give you 10 to 14 health points. Healing increases with your level. Instant. So the instant means that you can do it and then do something else right after. And then I have Spores of Sabnok. Spores that add 4 to 12 poison on all enemies, and this is 1 second. So this, it gives 1 second of time. So this is pretty fast though too. We have some passive abilities here. Most of the ones I have right now are just basically adding poison in some way. So I have Toxic Sting. When you get hit in melee, you deflect 15% of damage received as poison damage. So I think I just unlocked this one, and I'm hoping that the way it works. Do I have passive? Oh, no, they're the same. The way that I'm hoping that this works is that I don't take poison damage. I hope I'm giving it. It basically rebounds or reflects some of the damage received to damage output onto the attacker. Spread the plague. When an enemy suffers from poison damage, part of that damage goes to other enemies. Just poison stuff, you know what I mean? Just juicy poison stuff. Missions is pretty straightforward. I kind of clicked on there before. There's lore. I haven't found any of the lore. I'm thinking that might be like the books, because of the book here and the book here. Then there's the in-game options, where you can change the difficulty, turn off traps, play window. I mean, not a ton of stuff. I kind of wish there you could rekey a little bit, just because I want to make options like escape. Just because like I go to hit escape every time when I want to quit the game or save. With that being said, though, let's jump in and do one of the dungeons. The 3 prisoners, soldiers, 3 soldiers in the mine of the devil to the north. I hope that was kind of a decent summary of what's going on in the game. There's probably a lot of information right up in your face, but yeah, minimum level 2 recommended. Left click to enter, right click to go back to the map. So we're going in. Like I said before, this game isn't permadeath. If you die, I don't see any huge consequences as of right now, other than it sends you back to town, which is a little off-putting. I hope maybe in some of the harder difficulties when you die it's permadeath. I would really like an option like from hardcore. I just think permadeath in like a game like this, you know, I don't know. I guess it depends on how long the game is. A small staircase leads to a storeroom. Right click. Okay, so I can't search the stairroom. So you can see like on here, and it's probably hard to see on mobile, but these points of interest, and you just kind of walk to them. A narrow pathway goes down to a pit. So these are just directions. The corridor leads to the mine. So what did he actually say? There's 3 people, 3 prisoners. So yeah, I think basically what happened was we're going to go left first. And see, as you go through the dungeon, you kind of can find these points of interest. And I'll just go in the order that I find them. So I think I just got a random occurrence. That I didn't actually click on the point of interest. I think I just got a random attack. So I'm going to do with some of these spores of Sabnok. And you see that I get to go right again. So this is mine. This is these guys. This is the end of the turn. So the important thing about poison damage is poison damage happens at the end of the turn. So you can see up on the top, so you see my main attack says fatigue 7 seconds, so it pushes me back that many clicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it pushes me back 7. That's when I can use my next thing if I choose to attack. I could bolt something. I can't do Form of Baal because I need 4 demonic points. My demonic points are in the right side there. Venom of Limbo costs double your current level in mana, adds extra poison damage. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to do my Deadly Bolt. So this should add poison, correct? I added some poison. So that guy's basically dead. And then I can also attack somebody. Over here, it has some stats in the top right corner of my armor percent, chance of critical, magical. Oh, that's melee magic. Chance of dodge 10, melee damage, magical damage, poison damage. So if I'm just using my melee, I'm gonna be using melee damage and poison damage. So it's gonna be like 17. I'm not gonna. I should probably just kill this guy, but the poison will kill him for sure. So I'm just gonna hit that guy, and then poison. So you see when those guys hit me, I don't know if you noticed, but the one cape of the tarantula I have, it basically added 10 poison to both of their. Added 10 poison to both of their persons or characters, and that's why they died instantly. That's also kind of why I like the cape, even though it doesn't. The cape that I have doesn't offer me much armor, and I will show you the cape. So here you could just choose these bonuses that are for the dungeon. So as soon as I leave this mine, they go away. So I'm just gonna choose demonic advice experience. Most of the time I kind of take stuff like this because I feel like right now I'm not in a difficult dungeon, so it shouldn't be too hard to get through it. This is where I get loot at the end of a fight. So this is what I'm saying. So here's one of the models. This is a padded jacket. Just adds armor, adds 2 poison points when you get hit or go to melee. This is the piece of armor that I was referring to that adds the poison tarantula hunter cape. When an enemy hits you, they gain 10 poison points, and I really like that effect, especially with my character. Obviously, just works really well. But you can see like the different model here with the jacket. It's kind of cool that the character just is like breathing. I mean, it has some motion. It's not. I think they might have added because maybe it felt so lifeless without it. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna keep rolling. Just keep rolling in the dungeon. I know I'm going through stuff like kind of fast, but if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. The stench from the latrine is repugnant. At least the cultists don't linger. So this is like kind of what the dungeons are just about combat. Looking at cool illustrations and looting, and I really like it. It's like like a simplified dungeon crawler. You know what I mean? Where you're just clicking on things. But we also might not fight. I think there's like you'll go to these points of interest and you'll like loot them or you'll do whatever. And sometimes you get in a fight and sometimes you don't. Oh, and this is a trap. So in the trap, it says you fall into a trap. When the trap triggers, press quickly on the 3 red dots to avoid it. So, okay. This was actually saying other stuff. If you fail, you'll lose some life. So stay on your guard at any time. Ooh, that was fast. I bet they get really, really fast. The stench of the chain. So right click. Okay, so we didn't find anything. We just found a trap. So demonic shrine, we're gonna pray. This is the similar thing where, I'm pretty sure when you find these prayer altars, obviously I'm gonna pray to Baal. Summon Moloch, the reward that Moloch holds in store for his lackeys. So I'm just gonna go to Baal. Baal only lends his shadow to those who near death. So sometimes you pray and things happen, and sometimes you pray and things don't happen. I'm maybe assuming this is what we got, 25% something. Or maybe like Baal lends his shadow to those near death. So basically if my health gets low enough, maybe that'll trigger something. The rattling of the chains leaves no doubt this zone is used as a prison. Whoa, what's that noise? Oh, so this is probably the prisoners. What are you doing here? You come from Baelith, I see. I am not one of the prisoners you speak of. I am a former cultist. When I understood what was happening here, I tried to flee in vain. No need to try and free me. It's better if I remain bound, but maybe if you kill enough of my peers, I will help you. Come see me when that's done. So I will clear the dungeon and return to you. Now the question is up or down, and I'm probably just gonna go up. A trapdoor, or who knows what's lurking in the shadows? The corpse of a poor soul. A trapdoor, who knows what's lurking in the shadows? Clitex por favor. I don't know what that meant, but we found a loot crate. Double padded jacket. I found a lot of padded jackets so far in my travels. The supply of the cultists are stored in this room. There must be a lot of people coming and going. So we found a fight. We have found a fight. That was my projectile. Don't really know if you guys saw that either, but that's like basically the support. You get like there's a support thing. So in this fight, I could go with the form of Baal. What happens if I do that? Consume 4 demonic powers, chance of dodging plus 10%, increase poison damage, chance of bleeding plus 20%, lasts 30 seconds. I should honestly just do the spores. And then a lot of... If I hit here with my bolt, and here... Oh, he dodged. Oh, he buffed his enemies. Yeah. The nice thing about each level too, I don't know if you saw it, but you get... Did something... Did I change my... How come did you see some of the... When I was in that fight right there, my health was coming up in French. I believe. Anyway. Crow Palace. A chest piece. Reinforced thick pants. We definitely want thick pants. So light pants armor plus 1. Thick pants armor plus 3. Armor. Crow Palace. Chest, mana, and magical damage. So I just put this on. I thought this was like a pretty cool model too for the chest pieces. Obviously I'm not going to use it, but I just wanted to show you guys. The reformed cultist. Oh, so we have to kill cultists and then go back. So he kind of gave us a mission without really telling us what he wanted. He could have said, I want 10 things dead. Straight up. But he kind of said, oh, kill stuff and maybe I'll help you. What I was going to say before, though, is every fight you get in, your health and mana regenerate a certain amount. The miners used to store powder here. The cultists might be using it. Oh, it's a trap. Ugh. Gotta be fast with your flicks there. So you get experience from traps, but you don't. Okay, so we need a key to the mine. So we're probably gonna find a key back down here somewhere. A rather large and lit up gallery. Quite risque. Let's pop that chest. Thunder orb. The thunder orbs are kind of cool. Or the orbs, they go in the place of your left hand where your shield is, and the thunder orb, you have a 20% chance of striking your enemy and dealing 8 damage when an enemy hits you. Oh, I didn't mean to equip it. I'm gonna equip my shield. Fire. Okay, the same gloves I've had forever. I just want to see what these look like. Those are kind of cool. Use fingerless gloves. Make my guy look pretty badass. So touch of the hand. What did I have on? I forget. When you double click, it like throws it right in the slot, and when you right click, it brings it to your inventory. Touch of the Saint hands. Armor plus 2%, healing spells plus 15, potion regeneration plus 7. I mean, that's definitely better than what I have. What is potion regeneration? Okay. So it'll just make my potions more effective in two ways. Well, healing more effective in two ways as far as potions. And then I do have a healing spell, the Vapors of Belial. So I'll equip those. They're pretty cool. Like thumbless or something. Let's carry on. Yeah, I definitely really like this game so far. A kind of anomaly where echoes from a distant world come through. You can listen. A lot of people want to know how to progress, how to know, how to learn. You cannot make bread without baking. The body is the flour, and the knowledge is the water. The fire of the oven is suffering. A kind of anomaly where echoes. How profound. I just want to swing around here and see if there's any points aside from the first one. I don't think so. We'll just keep going. We're looking for a key. The cultists have set up their beds in close alcoves. I wonder if I don't kill 10 cultists, if I can just wander around until I find more. Ooh, so this is a beefy guy. A barrel thrower can blow itself up. Boosts allies. Enraged miner. So I'm definitely going to use a bolt. I think on this guy. Because people are going to start getting poison when they hit me. Oh, I just dodged. He dodged me. Oh, so he got hit with the poison. I'm not sure how poison take X damage every 10 seconds. Oh, so it's every 10 seconds. It's not when the turn ends. Poisoning decreases with time. Now, I wonder, does it decrease every second? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will give him poison. So he's 10. Yeah, I just used the damage to finish it off. That was the choose an infernal. What do they call that? I'll have to check for a second. I can't think of the word. Choose an infernal favor. These boosts last the whole dungeon. Satanic gift. I'm just gonna take the armor. Leather hands. I just want to look at the hands. I really like the models and stuff. That's something I really like in a game when you have a character and when you equip items, the accessories on your character change. The word I was looking for was momentum. A little while ago. So one thing is, so you can like regenerate health and mana at the end of every fight, but you can't use you can only use potions in combat. There is an item like food items that I believe you can use outside of combat, but you can only use so much. A mass grave, there lies a skeleton of miners, but also some more recent corpses thrown down. A corpse of a poor soul. I think there's some. Alright, so this is a relic. So I have a relic slot here. When I was talking about an item that was dealing damage at the beginning of the fight, I was talking about these support items. At the beginning of the fight, throw a javelin, which to each enemy, dealing 4 to 8 damage. Which is kind of cool to have this little support thing. Relics obviously are just, you equip them and they give you passive. As far as I know, I have dried beast organs, plus 5 health and mana. And I have mythical dried beast organs. So we're going to equip the mythical ones. I don't know. I'm going to try to destroy this and see what happens. Okay, nothing. I was wondering if I got some kind of scrap or something. And then we'll just continue on. I was looking over here for a moment So is threat weak, which I'm not sure. I guess that means probably my chance to run into enemies when I'm just walking around. This is click to become invisible, which allows you not to encounter monsters. Only available one time after battles. I really wish there was a little bit more of a description on some things, like the difficulties. Because I wonder if the highest difficulty is permadeath. But I kind of wish the only option was permadeath. Because that just makes it better. Because when you have a game where there's an option with permadeath, a lot of times you choose that in the later playthrough, and then you don't usually finish the playthrough. Shadows and noises fuss around at the bottom of the pit, as if some sort of infernal ritual was taking place. Oh, you cultists. Projectile. Ooh, this guy's a thick boy. That's a thick boy. I really like the art style in the game. You know, I can't decide if I like the first person, because I feel like that's what's going on right here. You know what I would almost like in a game like this with the first person is if like I had the weapon my weapon here and my shield here, or just like a little, you know, something, and maybe you could like toggle it on or off. I'm definitely gonna spore because I want these things to die. I could use a mana flask. I probably should. And then I'm just gonna main attack something. So this guy boosts ally, so he's not gonna hit me. Chance of hitting very strong. I'll probably just start to take this guy out. And hopefully my poison. Organ prolapse? Mana loss? I don't think that guy actually attacked me. That's what I was going to say. So I was hoping my poison just kind of like takes everything out. Oh, I liked that animation. See, it'd be nice though if like I just had like my little like scythe over here. I'm just going to dodge the next attack. Sounds pretty good. Or he'll just die. It's fine. The combat is really quick though, but it's so quick though that I think it's sometimes you do need to stop and think, you know. So this is the same shield with the same stats. Corrupted Archdruid Staff. I'm gonna, can I just pick it up? Okay, I just want to move that over there. Infectious Ring. I have two infectious rings now. That's my second one. Oh, so maybe they don't have rolled stats. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on what level you are when you pick the stuff up. I don't think we believe I have a belt at all. I like that though. I like that the belt just comes in with its own physical model and appearance. So I could do more. So basically I have this Ring of the Deceased, health regeneration at the end of combat +3. But I could just go all in on poison, I think. So the one thing is, do I want to use this staff? The Corrupted Arch Druid Staff. Both hands melee 3 to 7, magic 7 to 8, adds 2 to 4, adds 3 poison points on enemy when you cast a spell. I don't know. Is the shield really that good? Ooh, a little chonky wand there. I mean, I do cast spells quite a bit. The only thing that stinks is that I'm giving up my armor and chance to block and healing spells, but so far I haven't really used that many. I think I'm just going to use this chonky stick. This stick of goop. I like this though. I like the models in this game. I like the illustrations. I think that's gonna really like make the game live, you know, in a space and in your mind and in your memory, if that makes sense. I need some wrists. It's nice how much they have here though. It's like, you know, they have the head, relic, chest, waist, wrist, hands, legs, feet, ring, neck. Although I wish they had a neck thing. Like, obviously they're not gonna have a keys or the rings, but like if they had a neck thing that just kind of like maybe hung right there with this little blue sapphire-ish thing, you know, might be cool. I'm just gonna sort by type or by rarity because I do want to save this inferium ore that I found when I first started playing. They say it's a metal found at the center of the earth crafting item. So I don't want to sell any crafting items for the obvious reason. At the end of the tunnel, you discover the lifeless corpse of the first soldier. In his hand, a big key. Alright. So this is the key to the mine. We can come down here, and I'm pretty sure there was something here. The extraction too deep has opened the breach and submerged a hole in the vein. Let's search. An extraction too deep. So this is just loot. Ooh, magic finger. Magical damage +2. Mana regeneration with potions +15. Not I mean, +15 seems good. But I'm just pushing that poison damage right now, you know? What's clicking down here? Oh, the first soldier is dead. I need to find the other two. He might have snatched a key from his attackers. He did. I did find that key. I like how that mission updates a little bit. It would be nice, though, if they kind of had, like, the log for the quest. So every point or every update was kind of, like, on that in a list, some kind of list format. So we're just going to unlock the door there. Not really sure what's up with these red portals. A battle has been fought here. Maybe I can find something interesting. Smashing. Sharp scythe. I don't think the scythe really, yeah, it doesn't do any poison stuff, so I don't really care. These portals are, a glowing portal looks like it leads to a dimension bathed in the furnace. It's impossible to enter. The heat's too strong. So there must be some kind of items or something that you get, or maybe there's armor with heat in it, like where you need to keep one of these pieces of armor on to enter the portal. An abandoned lift with a few trinkets. Search. Ah, a trap. Oh, I think this just popped because it just came. Oh, you know what the traps do? They give me plus 15% experience for the dungeon. Because I'm pretty sure that just said plus 15% earlier. But yeah, I think the thing with the... Ooh, demonic shrine. Let us pray to Baal. Doesn't give his blessing to the weak. Berlith gives a second breath to those who are exhausted. Ashtaroth leans over my shoulder to transmit his knowledge. Okay. Ashtaroth leans over to transmit his knowledge, so... Blessing on Ashtaroth, experience bonus. Okay, that's cool. I'll take it. We only have like 1 or 2 battles left, but... Our workshop has been buried in the rock slide. Let's break stuff. So this was 45. So yeah, it's basically just giving us experience boosts. I wonder... Oh, so we only have to kill 1 more cultist to complete that mission. The fuming remains of an evil ritual hidden in the mine. I mean, I'm assuming the last things are here. Ooh, a thick boy. What are these things called? Demon of the mines. So we're definitely going to go with spores. Spores just seems really good. We could lightning bolt somebody. Oh, we just crit. I'm gonna lightning. No, I'll just attack again. I'm gonna get pretty high damage here. Oh, plus poison. Organ prolapse. Mana loss. He just hit me for 18. It is a little bit fast to the point of where, like, if you're not paying attention, organ prolapse, you lose mana and endurance every 10 seconds. Oh, that's what he hit me with. I'm just going to dodge because I'm pretty sure you're dead, bud. Just in case he was going to get a hit in there. It is a little bit too fast to where, like, if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss some of the numbers. But I guess... See, so, like, right here, you see how it says Vi? I'm pretty sure that's French. So, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. So, we definitely got our cultist there. Ooh, another belt. Let's watch the belt. Iron +2 plus melee damage. Ooh, I like that belt. Broadsword's pretty cool. I like the look of that. I wish you could just spin your character right here just to see it. That's like why I do wish like there was something up on the screen. Like I understand like it's first person and that's like I like that idea, but it'd be nice if you could toggle it on or off just to kind of have like, you know, like a weapon where you're doing like an overhand thing or like even just a shove. Like even if it just kind of like if there's like part of this staff model like in your field of vision and it just kind of like does a little push forward when you're attacking or anything. It would just kind of be cool to like get a little bit more, you know what I mean? Ooh, so this is the Demon Fang I had before. Is this the same? Let me just see. This is 2 to 4, 3 to 7, 1 to 2. 2 to 4, 3 to 7, 1 to 2. Oh, so maybe the stats aren't rolled. I thought you kind of get varied stats, but it seems like everything's the same. So I guess that was my mistake when I said that earlier. But maybe it's a level thing. But I did just go up a level, I thought. I think I did. Still in shock, the last prisoner mumbles a few words, trembling. He describes a ritual that took place before you arrived. Demonic circle drinking concoctions, then his friend's body that exploded to change into an abomination. Out of the 3 prisoners you came to rescue, he is the sole survivor. It would be the best to head back with him quickly, but at the end of the cave, the quivering voice of a man resonates. He is in poor shape. It's best to take him to the village and look after him before interrogating him. I wish I had a choice in that. I might not want to take him. So there's only 1 prisoner's draft plus a stranger that doesn't look in great shape. Let's go back. I feel like the prisoner or the stranger could be, you know, someone we don't want in the village. I did get some powers. Oh, I did not get powers. I thought I went up a level. Well, maybe this is my level. I'm assuming this bar. Alright, continuing on. I think I have been level 4 this whole time. Which is kind of fine, but it's definitely going to be a grind to max out that skill tree. The rattling of change leaves no doubt this zone is used as a prison. Thanks for thinning down their ranks. A promise is a promise. Search the ground in the pit. There's a hatch there where they hide provisions. Now I beg of you, put an end to my suffering. The blood of the demon still runs through my veins. I am doomed. Okay. Oh, it was just waiting for me to click. That was weird. So where was he saying? He told me there's a hidden path hatch in the pit. Is this the pit over here? Let me just click on this again. I think that was the pit over there. We must find this pit. Maybe that was the pit. Oh no, this was the voice thing. Mass grave. Mass grave. The trapdoor the college told me about. Hard to miss. Yeah, how did I miss it the first time? Ooh, health vials. Iron ore. Silver death mask. Crafting item. Like, I kind of want all my crafting items down here just so I don't accidentally sell them. But I guess all the crafting items are green. Food rations. So food rations are the items that can be used once between each combat. Gives little health and mana. I kind of want my stuff set up like that. Okay. Okay. I kind of was hoping I would go up a level. Oh, this is threat close. Maybe I have to set on a certain tile. Or maybe it's just a time thing. Like the longer... Yeah. So it's probably just a time thing where the threat just gets closer and closer. And the more time you spend in the dungeon... Like probably if I left, I'm just going to go spores. And probably cast something here. So you're going to die. Oh, I could turn into Bale. But I'll probably just attack here and save that. So everybody's dead once the poison kicks in. Everybody's dead. Oh, backup. Wow. Okay, now I'm going Bale. It's nice, like my little character over here in the bottom left corner. I'm going for the dodge again. Actually, I'll just go with Demonic Explosion. Oh, so close. So close to going up a level. I really want to go up a level. Dance of Blood, chance of bleeding, health and mana regeneration. Plus 6 points of rage. I don't have any rage abilities yet, so I don't get rage, I think. Oh, so that just gave me shit. That was kind of what I was hoping for. I have a lot of stuff. I want to try one of these food rations. Nice. Alright, so I'm back to the threat level weak. I kind of want to scurry around here and just look for another mission. Like another fight. But I think it's going to take a while. Let's just see. But I'm definitely liking the game so far. Maybe if I go back and just complete it, I'll probably get experience and level up. When you exit the dungeons, there's no point of interest to click on. You just walk up to the gate that you came in. So hopefully, and there's a lot of different points on here too. We kind of just have to find them. And I think some you can and can't go to. That's cool. Byleth. So let's go turn in our quests and see if we can't get any more experience and level up. And then the gates of hell are ready to flood onto Ars. These cultists are dead, but the region is infested with similar caves. How is that possible? Damn it. We can't hold on forever. Take these pieces of equipment that belong to our former brothers in arms. We don't need them anymore. Cool. Oh, wrists. Nice. So these slippers are still better. I just want to see if I... See, that one, that fits really good. I don't know why this Asmodeus head fits so poorly. Oh, so I just went up a level because I got XP. Health and mana restored. Plus 8 max health. Plus 5 max mana. Nice. So I don't think I have any missions now. Let me go. I just want to go to the forge. Have you heard about the exploits? And I've heard about your exploits. I must say, I think it's my duty to help you as a blacksmith. The blacksmith of the Valley of Nivleth pass their ancestral knowledge from generation to generation in order to create mighty weapons. But not everyone can pretend to such a level of craftsmanship, and you can't build these weapons with any random material. Oops. Son of a... So he gave me a quest. Ooh, now he has a lot more items too. Oh, and I think some of my items have disappeared. But yeah, I'm just gonna sell. I'm gonna sell all my stuff. No need to keep it. The one thing is do I really want this? I mean, here's the test here. This is worth 3 gold. This is worth 11 gold. I'll just sell the infectious ring. The game thinks that this is better. I mean, it is like a legendary item or something. Yeah, I don't think there's anything short sword of bleeding. That's cool. I want to just buy some of them to see how they look over here. Let's just see what he said before I forget. I need to go to the village library and get a list of buildable items and materials that I'll need to build more powerful weapons. Okay. There's a lot to do. I'm getting a nice checklist of things. So let's go. Let's just look at my powers and pick something. So it looks kind of like I can only pick things that are adjacent to where I'm going already. So we have Seal of Decarabia or Decarabia. During 30 seconds, when you kill an enemy, you earn 5% of your maximum mana points. Single use. I like these single use because it's basically just like, oh, you use them one time, and you get some stuff, but they're free. And it's instant. Lightning Strike costs 3 rage, a very fast melee attack that deals your physical. I wonder if we can move. Oh, we can move these around. That's nice. Lightning Strike costs 3 rage, a very fast melee attack that deals your physical damage to target. Wound of Aggravation. Doubles the poison and bleeding. Costs 15 mana. Single use instant. Seems good though. During 30 seconds, your melee hits increase your rage. What's this one? Shadow of Baal. Costs 20 mana. Gives you 74% bonus for 20 seconds. So that's almost dodge next turn. I kind of want to go with the Wound of Aggravation. I wonder if some of these skills bleed into the other ones. Let's look at our passives. Toxic Explosions is when you do a critical hit, you add poison points to all enemies. Chance of bleeding is increased. And it deals extra damage. Numbing Vibrations. Enemies that use spells do a critical hit or dodge your attacks. Do a critical hit or dodge your attacks. Get an extra point of fatigue. Oh, so that just makes my enemies fatigue more. Spouse of Shadows. Chance of dodging +5. Seems good. After a melee attack, you have 20% chance of hitting a second melee attack. A bit less powerful. You gain mana every 10 seconds. The amount increases with your level. Ooh, I like that one. That's definitely good. Alright. What instant do I want? Or what active? During 3 seconds. This actually seems kind of good too, though. And it's free, I feel like. So let's get that. And that unlocks Seal of the Phoenix during 30 seconds. When you kill an enemy, you earn 5% of your total. Ooh, these are good. Like, I probably just like. Oh, when you kill an enemy. Yeah, but we're killing a lot of enemies within 30 seconds, I feel like. So this just helps me regen or regain health and mana. Pretty solid. There's definitely like a lot of skills. What's my top? Asmodean Suction. During 20 seconds when you get hit in melee, you drain life to your assailant. The amount drained is relative to your level, single use only. What is my assailant? Lots of things though, lots of things in this game. And I really, really like it so far. Like I said, I feel like the combat's fast enough to where maybe you don't need more visuals. But it just would be kind of nice, I think. But I think it should be. I like how like I wish it should be like be able to toggle. You know. But maybe it's fine. Maybe like not having the obstructions is good. I'm pretty happy with everything so far, and this game's only like $15 too. But I think it's really cool, and I don't know. Let me know what you think in that comment section below. Like as of right now, I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I wish you could change, I wish is there was like a permadeath, but I guess that really depends on how lengthy the story is, you know, and how many missions there really are. But you know, with all that being said, it would be nice if there was a hardcore mode. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm sticking with. But I really like the art style so far. The visuals are great. I mean, the ideas and in the game and the RPG elements, dungeon crawling elements, I really, really like. So definitely gonna keep playing this one and maybe do a how-to beat. Just to kind of show off some end game stuff and just keep gaming on these indie games. That's what I've been doing lately. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. So